Daily Manna from the Torah by Dr. Ketriel Blad. Shalom, dear friends. We now come to the third Aliyah of Parashat Vayetseh, and he left. We find this parasha in Genesis 29, verse 18, to Genesis 30, verse 13. We find today's reading in chapter 29, verses 18 and 20. Jacob loved Rachel, and he said, "I will serve you 7 years for your younger daughter Rachel." So Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed to him but a few days because of the love he had for her. How strong can love be? In the past, one who wanted to marry a girl had to give her parents an amount of money in order to receive permission to marry her. But since Yaakov came empty-handed, he couldn't pay that dowry, in Hebrew mohar, to Lavan for his daughter Rachel. That's why, instead of giving him the dowry for his daughter, he offered 7 years of hard work in the fields. According to the Torah, the price for a virgin woman was much lower than a laborer's wage for 7 years of work. Yaakov offered much more, thus showing his appreciation for Rachel. Laban offered, and Yaakov worked patiently in the fields for 7 years, and he experienced those years as if they were a few days because of the love he had for Rachel. How strong can love be? In Song of Songs, chapter 8, second part of verse 6 and verse 7, it's written, "For love is strong as death, jealousy is fierce as the grave. Its flashes are flashes of fire, the very flame of the Lord. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it. If a man offered for love all the wealth of his house, he would be utterly despised." What happened to Yaakov is what happens to all those who love the Eternal. Instead of perceiving his commandments as a heavy burden, they experience them as being light, because love is an inner force that compels you to do things without considering price, effort, and costs. Obedience without love becomes legalistic. Obedience because of love becomes a privilege. He who obeys the Eternal out of fear has not really known his great love. He who obeys out of love has come to know him, because he is love. May the Eternal help us let his love take more and more room to grow in our hearts through the Spirit that he has given us. Kol Tuv, all the best, and Shalom.